I have concluded my work, so now I am returning. I labor with the assumption you have calculated appropriate measures to address the invasion of our enemies. The Intelligence Bureau supports your judgments. Now that's not a problem, right? Hitsugi, Anga, I apologize once again for saying such brazen things. I'm sorry I put on a pretense to test you, but that is my duty, so please forgive me. Farewell, everyone. Until next we meet.
He's always so aloof. I get irritated just looking at him.
What did he mean he was testing us?
He was watching our reactions while we talked. His gaze felt like a dagger at my throat. Kinda spooky, really.
My main issue is that he loves pushing boundaries with people like that. I guess when your job's an unpleasant one, you need to find ways to enjoy it somehow. It's still rude. I'll personally be sending a formal complaint to the Intelligence Bureau. Oh, it's you. No, I'm not hurt. And I was doing nothing. I was just wondering why they made my chest so slender compared with Admiral Ulk. No! Wait, stop! This really is a pressing concern! Each Ark ship has one of us Sierra-type high-casts assigned to it, for the purpose of managing the ship and such. I've been in the operation for about 2 years, since just slightly after you entered cryosleep. My abilities are purely administrative, with nearly zero combat capabilities. I exist to oversee the ship. Not that I'm complaining, I quite enjoy administration. It may be an intentional part of my design, but either way, I'm happy. But you see, the point here is that the reference personality for my creation was Admiral Ulk. It takes a great deal of time to formulate a personality from square one, so Ulk was approved as my reference personality. Even so, look how different we are! Look! If they were going to use her for reference, I wish they would have used all of her, as in her body type too. I totally get it. I know the reasons. It would increase production costs to do so. And I suppose it could interfere with desk work. I understand it as overseer, but as a woman, it feels like they're stamping on my dignity. Every time I have a meeting with Admiral Ulk, I can't stop thinking about it. It's murder on my mental health. All the other Sierra types are on board with me too. You know what? This time, I'm taking it to Xiao. Xiao! I have something to... You're not even going to listen? Not even to a formal complaint? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I calculated in advance that this was about how things would be. I knew, but even so, that I couldn't restrain that emotion is proof that I'm the same as a human. You get what I'm saying, right? You understand my feelings, don't you?
And that's when I thought, hey, we want one of those things too.
Look, even if you give me those puppy dog eyes, please help!
This is simply Patty throwing a tantrum.
Do you want one of those cool names like the Guardians have too?
She just kind of started saying this all of a sudden.
Our own title, just for us? It'd be so cool. We may be ARC's #1 news source, but that was just a title we gave ourselves, right?
What? Patty? You're actually aware it's not a real title?
But this one would be the real deal. I want to get one with ARC's official seal of approval.
You can ask all you want, but those titles are proposed by Admiral Ook, and I can't do anything about them at all.
Speaking of which, why is it that those two weren't appointed to the Six and exclusive titles were created for them instead?
Well, you see, at first, there was talk of appointing our friend here and Matoy as new members of the Six. But the Six prioritize making decisions for ARCs as a whole rather than making individual decisions. And so, they started talking about how those two probably weren't meant for that.
And so, new titles were created for them as a result. True enough, tying them down to the organization would certainly have been a waste. By the way, I'm not praising you. Acting on your own, however you see fit, would have caused problems for them. That's all I meant.
Nice! That would be so cool! That's totally the role of the Guardians, though, right? Does that mean you're free to just wing it?
No, the freedom you're thinking of, Patty, and the freedom they have been allowed are completely different.
I want that! Not belonging to the Combat Bureau or anything like that. Just an exclusive title! That's what I want! Come on! Come on, come on, please!
You can pester me all you like. I'm telling you that I can't do the impossible.
Dreams don't come true if you give up on them. Okay, well, how can I get one of those exclusive titles then?
Well, let's see here. How about achieving great accomplishments, like our Guardian here?
Accomplishments. Ah, I've got one! The ones who provided the Guardians with vital information and guided their way was none other than us!
Don't tell such egregious lies, stupid sister! But if we got our hands on some incredible info that'd reverberate throughout all of ARC's history, then perhaps it'd be possible, right?
Top quality info that nobody knows. All right, well, let's go look for that. Something like that should be out in the world somewhere, right?
Nice, she's on board. Now she'll actually get serious about gathering intel, at least for a little while.
Tia! If you keep lounging around, someone else will run off with our scoop. Let's go! Let's go!
I apologize for troubling the two of you. Well then, I'll be going now. Okay, Patty, what specifically do you plan to search for?
How to get rid of the profound darkness, of course! We'll figure it out even before Xiao does!
Are you serious? Well, we would definitely get exclusive titles if we found such intel.
Oh, it's you.
I'm totally okay now, see? I'm fine, honestly. I didn't have any major injuries, and I'm totally okay now. I was just thinking a little about Corey. Corey wasn't good at anything. Bad at sports, school, totally out of step with everything. Even when things were tough, she'd still have this gentle smile, like she was somehow happy. I first met her after we started high school. It was through Mother Corps that we met. To be honest, at first I just kind of wrote her off as this dim-witted kid. She was always following me around, so at first I just kind of saw her as an annoyance. So I treated her coldly at first. And yet, she didn't shy away. Whenever she saw me, she'd come running like a puppy. I wonder when it was. The two of us joined student council. And Corey, she got bullied a little. People would hide her things or mess with her desk. It went on for a while. And even then, she was always smiling. She always smiled like she was enjoying herself. Even though I was the reason she was getting bullied, that smile was always on her face. You see, originally, I was being bullied. Corey saw people were teasing me because I was spirited, so she stopped them, and they came after her instead. I had no idea. I just kept thinking she was annoying. And then one day, I ran into her being bullied. But she looked at me and smiled. Corey just smiled, as she always did. I realized that smile of hers was a sign that she was fighting an impossible battle inside. It was a sign that she was struggling, that she wanted help. Until then, I had no idea. And so I clenched my fists and went for the bullies. A teacher caught us and we were punished. Not exactly a happily ever after. After that, Corey stuck even closer to me. And I accepted her. When we saw her earlier, Corey was laughing. Laughing the same way she did back then. I know that laugh. She laughs that way when she needs my help. It's just like it was back then. She's suffering because she wants to help me. So that's why I need to save her. Ouch! Sorry. You're right. I don't need to save her. We do.
Hello? Oh, you're with Hitsuki. Oh, my. I'm not interrupting something, am I?
Come on, Sierra. Don't tease us.
Just a little joke. And now that you're back and relaxed, you and Enga are like two peas in a pod. The similarity is uncanny.
What? I'm too young to be jaded. It's my junior year. I've got dumb kid time left.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that.
Ugh. What are you doing there, Enga?
Don't worry about it. Yo, Sierra. I thought we were in a hurry. What gives?
Oh, yes, we are. We've picked up Eska Falsbon readings.
Again? Where?
I'm verifying the coordinates now. They're at Celestia Academy. That's Hitsuki's school.
Huh? I'm at school? How did I get here? Wait. There's nothing weird about this. I'm a high school student after all. I go here. This is normal. But it feels nostalgic and lonely. I wonder why. Doesn't it feel that way for you too, Hitsuki? Huh? Hitsuki? Oh, right. I came here because Mother wanted me to.